day to you. Marcus Aurelius here. I'm making this video about the Pedersoli 1766 Charleville. I've been a Civil War reenactor for 30 years. I started reenacting with my father when I was 13. I am new to Rev War. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but before purchasing this, there wasn't a whole lot of information on the internet regarding Pedersoli. I didn't see very many reviews, if any at all. So that's why I'm taking the opportunity to do this, to help enlighten people that may not have a clue like I didn't. I bought this at Dixie Gunworks approximately 4 or 5 months ago. I made an initial unboxing video, and I haven't had the chance to do this secondary video to talk about my experience with Dixie Gunworks and with this Pedersoli musket. I'll begin by saying that this is a reproduction of the most widely used musket by the American forces during the Revolutionary War. That model is the 1766 Charleville, which is what this is. I paid $1,250 for it from Dixie Gunworks. I have since seen it listed for $1,450 as little as 1 week ago when I looked them up to get an idea what they were going for now. I believe it was on sale when I purchased it. It was around Christmas time. I wanted to say that the experience with Dixie Gunworks was not great. Now, what I mean by that? Well, when I talked to their customer service people, like, I literally knew nothing about the firearm I was purchasing. And when I called Dixie Gunworks, they weren't overly friendly, let's put it that way. And they weren't, they didn't offer any information that would be helpful to somebody that knows nothing about flintlock muskets, which I didn't. I've had plenty of experience with percussion muskets in the last 30 years, but I've never had never fired a flintlock before. I also talked to someone in the I guess the parts department, or maybe it was the firearms department at Dixie Gunworks, and they weren't very friendly either. And when I explained to them that I had never done this before, and it's a little, maybe some people can drop $1,250 at the drop of a hat without blinking at it for something sight unseen, but it's a little hard for me to do that. I think it's probably a little hard for most people to be able to drop over $1,000 on something that's sight unseen. Let me just say this: they did a very good job packing it well. It was very well packed when it was shipped to me. I was very pleased with the timing, how little time it took to get it to me. It only took a couple of days. I live in Virginia, and I think it was shipped from Texas, so it got here within 3 days of the order, and no complaints beyond my initial interactions with those folks. I didn't really have much of a choice. I wasn't excited about buying it from them after talking to them because it didn't give me very much confidence in the purchase. I'm happy with it so far. I've done 2 events since I purchased the Pedersoli. The first event that we did, I had 0 misfires during the event, which I was very pleased with. The second event, I did have 2 misfires during the course of the battle that I did, but it was not anything that was not easily rectified. It was just a matter of cleaning out the vent hole and brushing out whisking out the pan. It did not come with this sling. It did not come with the prison guard or what they call a hammer stall, and it did not come with the flash guard. These are both the hammer stall and the flash guard are non-period safety additions that they added to these things in order to make them more safe when we're running around playing guns on the battlefield. Which I did not know that until I started doing this hobby. It did come with a very nice flint. I'm gonna bring it in for a close-up shot. I think this is the flint that's in here now is the one that came with it. Which I was kind of surprised that it came with that. But these other things, if you're thinking about getting into Rev War reenacting, these other things are things that you will have to purchase. The hammer stall is like a $5 or $7 item. It's less than 10 bucks. The flash guard is a $5 item, so it's not a big deal. The musket requires double or triple F black powder. I'm pretty sure. All right. What else can be said about this beauty? The craftsmanship of it is second to none. I can tell you that you're not going to be disappointed when you purchase this musket. You do not want to purchase a different model. The 1766 is the period correct model for the Revolutionary War. But this is good for the entire way through.